Everybody's favorite day of the week. It's finally Friday. The beach, house beach, bunker lights are on, and everybody's home. It's time to get a Friday underway. We've got some thunder showers moving through our area as we start the show this morning, so hopefully everything is stable and secure and died down, and we'll be on the hunt for some sunshine as we normally do. Happy weekend to you. On today's show, happy 4th of July to our American friends and neighbors. There will be a lot of red, white, and blue on the show today as far as American food is concerned. Also, is the 4th of July America's favorite holiday? Is Canada Day our favorite holiday? What is the best holiday on the calendar? We'll discuss. Fireworks versus drones. It's a growing trend. A lot of communities are moving to drones. Initially, my reaction is, drones kind of suck. I like the booming and banging and explosions and colors of fireworks. But actually, some of these drones, we're going to take a look at some video this morning, and it's pretty awesome, actually. So there will be undoubtedly a debate today and into the future on whether fireworks or drones are the best way to celebrate anything. And obviously much more environmentally friendly, but I'm wondering about expense and stuff. Anyway, we'll take a look at that. What food is eaten most on the 4th of July? What is drank the most on the 4th of July? I bet you can guess that one. How many fingers are lost on the 4th of July? Also, we had cruise night in downtown Brandon last night, and we're going to take a look at 18 of the most bizarre features of classic cars. Did you know one car had an ice maker in it? Bizarre features in classic cars. I wonder if any of them last night had that. As well, this morning, we do have an update on a story that we brought you earlier this week, and that is the Disney cruise child. She fell off of the Disney cruise into the ocean, and her dad jumped in after her. Bit of an explanation now. We've got some more details on that. Everybody's doing well, by the way, but we've got more details on exactly what happened What happened there? And some good news for fans of games. Chuck E. Cheese, the Chuck E. Cheese chain, they're going to start opening stores for adults. Apparently, There's money to be made, and adults who want to go play some games and eat some food. And then we're going to talk about some of the places that you've been that are kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese for grown-ups. First, let's take a look outside. I know we got Canadian flags on there because we had our Canada Day this week. I'd probably throw some stars and stripes up there, but I don't want to get some tomatoes thrown at me, so I'll just sit in the corner here, leave these Canadian flags up. Austin cameras down. Seeing a little bit of sunshine towards Arden and up at Moon Lake. I'm not sure if those cameras aren't updating or what's going on. Is there really sunshine? Do you have sun where you are? Let me know in chat. Is there a little bit of sun where you are? We've got some thunderstorms moving through Brandon. You can see it on the radar there. Nothing severe, although there was some severe weather last night. And boy, we were invaded by storm chasers. I think that I love the storm chasers. Do you think there's a point where they create needless anxiety, though? Do you think that when all of a sudden you've got 25 storm chasers in your area and they're all posting online at the same time, oh my God, I can't believe this cell. Oh my God, it's a thunderous monster. Oh my God. Oh my God. Do you think it starts to freak people? There's a point in time where it freaks people out. I mean, and we've all seen and heard the nursery rhyme, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. You know, and you can't say, oh my God, it's a beast, it's a monster, and nothing happens, or it's a small storm. And then when a big storm comes, then what do we say? But anyway, we had a lot of storm chasers in our area last night. And thankfully, to my knowledge, nothing touched down, but we did get some hail, some strong winds, could see some damage in the Killarney area, apparently. So as the sun comes up and we clean things up, we'll see what happens down in the southern part of Manitoba. 29 degrees with a chance of showers and off and on thunder showers throughout the day today. Nice Saturday on the way for you with a high of 26 degrees, and then cloudy on Sunday. Some rain back again on Monday, but boy, next week, we're into the dog days of summer, Sunseekers. Yes, we are. Pool weather every day. Temperatures in the upper 20s, lower 30s, and lots of sunshine. So that's going to be pretty awesome. So here we go into the 4th of July weekend. And let's say good morning and welcome aboard to the Sunseekers, our folks in chat who have taken a moment to stop on by and say good morning, give us a quick wave, wish us well, maybe spend 2 minutes, 20 minutes, 2 hours. It all matters. We appreciate you all. And yes, the lurkers too, folks who decide that they're not going to comment. They would just like to stick around, see what's going on, what the hot topics of the day are, and then move along with their business. That's okay too. We love you all. Thank you for being here, even for a little bit of the show. We do appreciate it. And we hope to see you in chat, though, because, we'd like to give you a shout-out, say good morning. And, of course, we like to start with a little bit of positivity, so we do this thing called Yesterday's Good Thing, which is coming up in just a second. Road Reverend on Twitch this morning, along with Pebbles here. Good morning to you both in Zoom. But Bernice, happy 4th of July. The thunder rolls. The thunder roars, says Pebbles. That's a Garth Brooks song. The thunder roars and the lightning strikes. The storm chasers cause panic in the citizens of Manitoba. Run for the basement. Grab your craft dinner. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. Jody's here on Facebook. Hello. And happy Friday. Janine is ready for the weekend over on Facebook. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Thunderstorm emoji, coffee, sun, little bit of beer, little bit of wine. Happy Friday to you. Good to see you this morning. Nick is here. Happy Keyboard Friday, Sunseekers, and happy 4th of July to American viewers and listeners. Borrowed Bean is here too on Twitch. Good morning. And Pebbles, obviously, it's her favorite day, loves the keyboard. And, of course, we've got the keyboard coming up. Special 4th of July version of the keyboard song. Yes, well, not really. But you know what? Everything's about sales. So it's going to be huge. We're going to have a keyboard. It's going to be the greatest keyboard that you ever saw. It'll be huge. It'll be amazing. You'll love it. Everyone will be dancing. The biggest crowds, the biggest numbers. It'll be awesome. Tracy Rogers here this morning. Good morning, Tracy. Good to see you. Welcome. MJ is here to say it is Friday. Good morning, gang. Good morning. Hi, Cindy. Cindy's over on Twitch this morning. It's Tom's birthday today. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Cindy's getting ready for birthday fun for Tom. Oh, yeah. I know what's coming, Cindy. You don't have to be shy. You don't have to be modest. I know what's going to happen. I know there'll be some food involved. Oh, yes. KDD 4380 is here on Twitch. Good morning. Borrowed Bean lets out a big TGIF. TGIF. The weekend is here. Woo! Weekends in July. It's kind of, you know what? This is where the calendar really speeds up, right? It's like we've got Canada Day, Independence Day, life is good, sun is shining, ice cream's on sale at the Co-op for $2. If you can get a couple of tubs, you pick them up, you get a spoon, you sit on your front porch, you're loving life, you're eating your ice cream, and all of a sudden you go in the house and you realize, what the hell, it's September the 3rd. The calendar just rips by. Time just rips right now. It's crazy. Summer is too short, so let's soak it up as much as we can. Patricia's here on Facebook to say good morning. Nick says hot dogs, beer. At least 3 per household. That should answer your questions in order. Thank you, Nick. Not quite, but a good attempt, Nick. It's kind of why I hang out here every day, is to kind of help hopefully provide some entertaining information to the sun seekers. You know how that goes in conversation. Yes, happy birthday, Tom. Ron's over on Facebook again. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. No clouds or rain yesterday or today, Cindy says, up in the north. Oh, dark clouds here. Dark clouds, thunder, and lightning. I think we're done with our good mornings because folks are moving on to other conversations here, and I'm just getting caught up. Everyone's just high-fiving each other, saying hello, celebrating the start of the weekend. Yes, it is Friday. Welcome into the beach bunker. There's gonna be some meat involved, says Cindy. Oh, there's gonna be some meat. I'm gonna barbecue him a steak. All right. I got 2 words for you. Wellman's Lodge. That's what you need to do. Nick says the weekend isn't officially here until we hear the keyboard. Rules of the beach bunker. Thank you, Nick. Quentin is here on Twitch this morning. Good morning, and now we can move on to yesterday's good thing. What'd you have happen yesterday that was pretty awesome? Yesterday's good thing, did you take in cruise night last night? Cruise night with the Brandon and area car enthusiasts. Downtown Brandon, first Thursday of every month. They have the cars downtown, and these are the weirdest looking cars I have ever seen. I don't know what kind of make or model these are. I don't know. This is a weird looking vehicle. This is the Dodge Clucker. Is this the Chrysler Feather Flyer? I don't know. Someone's chicken in the air fryer. Someone's chicken in the air fryer. Whose chicken in the air fryer is this? Let's play a game. Let's play a game called I Bet You Can't Guess Who Fried Chicken in the Air Fryer last night. That's actually pretty good. MJ wins the prize. Yes, it was Pebbles. Yesterday's good thing. Yes, what did you do yesterday? That was awesome. That chicken does look good, by the way. I usually do the little ones. I like to have the basket full of those little ones, get them all nice and crispy. Now I want some chicken wings. Ooh. Yesterday's good thing. Okay, Nick's got one. The Jays baseball moved into top spot in the AL East. They just won 4 in a row against the New York Yankees. Yeah, go Jays. I watched a bit of the Bomber game last night against Calgary. They called this the Stampede Bowl because the Calgary Stampede is on. Shania Twain helped to kick off the Stampede, but she wasn't at the game. In fact, there were few people at the game. It was kind of a disappointing crowd last night. I know it's a good thing, but it was nice to see that they reinvented the game and called it the Stampede Bowl and all. But it was a weak crowd. I'm thinking that there's only so much money to go around, and people were saving for the rides and the rodeo and the beers and stuff for the Stampede. The part I didn't like is TSN saying, it's a packed house. This is incredible. It's pretty amazing. This is absolutely, I'm sure it was amazing, but this is why people don't have trust in the media, because then when you show the picture of the stadium empty, why are you treating people like idiots? They have eyes. They can see what's going on. And then there's social media. I mean, the pictures tell the tale. There's actual human beings in the stands. But I digress. Not a good night for the Bombers. They lost. But it would be a good thing if you're a Stampeders fan. So that's a good thing. And so I'm watching the game. I'm thinking to myself, so we've got Canadian football. We've got hockey on both sides of the border. And baseball on both sides of the border. Oh, but only one baseball team. Remember when we had the Expos? Montreal Expos. Oh, Gary Carter. Ryan says that's a first for the Jays. Never seen the Jays. More of a Twins fan, and it really has to do with geography. I mean, the Minnesota Twins are so much closer to us geographically. It's like 7 hours to a ball game in Minnesota, or like 10 days drive across this giant country of ours to Toronto. But anyway, that's good. That's good, I guess. If you're a Jays fan, similar to hockey, I don't really watch it until the playoffs start, but good to hear. That's a good thing. I appreciate you sharing that, Nick. Excellent. Borrowed Beans got a GT, starting holidays at 4 o'clock this afternoon, and then leave for the Stampede. Borrowed Bean is out to Calgary at 5 o'clock in the morning with 3 teenage girls. Cowboy hats on, Garth Brooks on the radio, and off we go to the Stampede. You got a heater in your truck, and you're off to the rodeo. It's an Alabama left and an Alabama right. Come on, you dummy. Get the right steps right. Yeah, okay. I think I'll stop the lyrics there. It's a rodeo song. It's an old-fashioned folk song about the rodeo. Well, it's 40 below, and I'm online streaming. I could sing the song if I want to and not get in trouble, but I think people be offended. Yay, rodeo. Borrowed Beans. Have fun at the rodeo. Have a good time at the rodeo. That's going to be great. They call that the greatest show on earth. Greatest lawyers in Brandon are Epp Law Office. Buying or selling real estate, see Epp Law Office. If you want to get your will done, see Epp Law Office. If your small business wants to incorporate in Manitoba, that's a complicated thing. Call Epp Law Office. Epp Law Office, trusted legal support with a personal touch at 642 18th Street, Unit A, across from the RBC on 18th Street. You've always got time for Tim's. Tim Hortons dollar donut days are back. You buy a hot or cold beverage, get a donut for $1. But for lunch, you want the Supreme Stack. Served hot out of the oven. Tall stack of seasoned steak, double smoked bacon, caramelized onions, cheddar, mozza, Monterey Jack cheeses, and a creamy peppercorn sauce on a potato bun. 10 area locations to serve you in Brandon, Virden, Neepawa, Dauphin, and Moosomin. And when you go, get the Oreo double stuffed ice cap. Oh, my God. And Skydancer Casino, we'd like to wish our friends at Skydancer a happy 4th of July. They have got all kinds of stuff going on there today. That's a short drive from us. Actually, for what it's worth, this is the closest, likely the closest location that you can celebrate anything regarding the 4th of July. Should you want to get in your vehicle and come on by and have some fun with our friends at the Skydancer, that'll go from, it'll pretty much go all day. But they've got a fireworks show at dusk around 10 o'clock tonight. And all kinds of stuff going on at Skydancer. And, of course, we have our grand prize winner for tickets to see Gary LeVox at the Skydancer, which is actually coming up a week from tomorrow. Is that the 12th? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, holy God, where is the time gone? So that grand prize draw is coming up later today for yet another pair of tickets to see Gary LeVox at the Skydancer Casino 1 week from today. And if you go down there and you're thinking to yourself, I'd like to take in the fireworks, and you see a giant Midway there, they've got a carnival on all weekend too. So kids are going to hit you up for cotton candy, corn dogs, stuff like that. It's right on the premises of the casino, right on the parking lot there. And so they've got the rides all set up. And that will go all weekend at SkydancerCasino.com, just 90 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt. Grab your passport, take some greenbacks, and be on your way to celebrate the 4th of July. And happy 4th of July to our friends at Skydancer Casino. Ryan's GT finally got to watch a Bomber game. However, it wasn't the outcome that we suspected or expected. Yeah, it was... It was kind of a sad one, but you know what? They can't win every game. I mean, if the Bombers just keep winning and then they go to the Grey Cup, it just gets boring. You got to have ups and downs, ebbs and flows, ebbs and flows. Road Reverend's got a GT, survived working outside in the heat. Yeah, he's a working man. Gets the winner. He's going to get the winner's bell for being a working man outside in this heat. Make sure you got the water all stocked up and ready to go, Road Reverend. That's got to be dangerous, man, especially when the sun comes out. Cloud's going to probably protect us a bit more today. MJ is impressed with Pebbles Chicken. Cindy says GT had a potluck supper with hubby's family. His niece is down from Fort St. John, BC. Quentin liked watching Shania Twain yesterday. She looked a lot more like Shania Twain when I saw her performance. It wasn't actually at the football game. It was to kick off the Calgary Stampede, and then they had their big pancake breakfast with every politician from across Canada there. And there's a lot of celebrities that like to show up at the Calgary Stampede. So it's a big deal. Biggest show on earth, they call it. Pebbles says, cook some crispy chicken in the air fry. Yes, we saw that. Unbelievable. People are going crazy for you. You are the master of the fryer of air. Yellow Jacket, GT got together with some neighbors for coffee last night. Always good to catch up. That's fantastic. Zumba Bernice wants to know if adults are allowed to use the spray parks. I can't see. What are they going to do? I'm thinking that they're not going to arrest you. Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I think that the adults are okay to use the spray parks. There's nothing wrong with that. Pebbles seems to agree that the adults can go under the big bucket. Boy, spray parks for me just not enough. And need the pool. We've only got one pool in our city. One pool. And someone's spreading rumors that pool is closing. I have not read anything about that. That'd be big news. If anybody heard anything about that, pass that along to me, would you? I haven't heard. I read it on another forum site that said, hey, how come Brandon's losing its pool? I have not read that. I have not seen that anywhere unless there's some kind of mechanical stuff going on. But, yeah, keep your ear to the ground on that if you could. MJ says, yesterday was hot. Stayed inside as much as possible. Ryan says, George Springer had a good series against the Yankees. 4 HR, 11 RBI. Okay, we're getting into the nuts and bolts of baseball, and I get lost. 2-1. And how much were the hot dogs, and how much was beer? Oh, Pebble says, I seen roofers roofing yesterday. Roofers, they were having roofers roofing? They were doing what? Oh, no, in all seriousness, that would be a tough job. That and putting asphalt down on a highway or a road. Oh, God, those guys have that hot asphalt coming off the back of a truck. Good God. Oh, man. Borrowed Bean is looking for suggested road trip snacks. I like to play road trip roulette. So when you're on the road trip, every time you stop at the gas station, don't load up. Just get enough snacks to get to the next gas station. And then you pick up a snack, you get one of your favorites, and then with something you've never tried before. That's what we like to do on our road trips. So then you got your ketchup chips, for example, and you're like, oh, these are great, ketchup chips. Oh, my God, these are garlic rings? What are these things? Or sour candies shaped like puppy dogs mixed with triangles. These are weird, but they taste good because then you can discover some stuff. Pebbles is sending more pictures. I can't believe it. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing anything. I think you've reached your maximum limit. I sent you a small clip of the big bucket. Is it a bucket of chicken? I'm only interested in a bucket of chicken. And the answer is no. It is children running through a bucket. That does not look like chicken. Where is my bucket of chicken? That is a bucket of water. Kids cooling off in the heat. I guess beggars can't be choosers. No bucket of chicken for me. The pool is closed due to maintenance. No, really? Like that's the Kinsman pool? Oh, that's bad. That's not good. Oy. However, Zumba Bernice comes in for a late GT to say she was at her pool. I will be publishing Zumba Bernice's home address towards the end of the show, so the thousands of people that want the city pool can come to Zumba Bernice. That's crazy. Wow, like, that's not good to be working on the pool at maximum pool usage. Anyway, what are you going to do? At least we've got the spray parks. Now the bucket thing makes sense, if that's the only place to cool down. Quentin says Co-op has good beef jerky and good ice cream. However, in Brandon, you better get in there. That $2.99, there were a lot of empty shelves, I'm not going to lie. Now, they've probably restocked it by today. I went in yesterday, and I got two. I wanted some stuff with nuts in it. The nuts and chocolate were gone. I had to settle for cherry, some kind of cherry flavor, and something called Burst of Summer. Didn't care. $2.99 for a 1.5 liter. People were going bananas. There was like fights in the aisles of Co-op for ice cream. It's the best deal in the world on ice cream you're going to find. 1.5 liters for $2.99, and we were talking about that yesterday, and as sometimes will happen on Taste It Tuesday, people go bananas, and they did yesterday. So I'm thinking they've probably restocked it, so you might want to get in there and get your hands on some Co-op Gold ice cream. Co-op Gold ice cream, $2.99 for a 1.5 liter. Yeah. Sun is up, let's break the game. Time for a beach break now, Sunseekers. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. And, of course, we got to be in America today for the 4th. Coney Island. Happy 4th of July, America. Sunseekers, time to shine. Weekend love will be fine. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sunseekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, our song. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertow, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows, toes, toes. Sun and sand, laughter, sweet, 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 sweet. Grooving down, feel the beat, the beat. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sunseekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing our song, yeah. Oh, yeah. Games and laughs, surf the wave. No more work, time to rave. Sunset glow, colors blend. Fun won't stop, never end. Feel the rumble undertow, toes, toes. Beach bunker where it grows.
spread the day. Oh yeah. Friday's here, gonna start to play. Yeah. Beach bunker, feel the heat. Dance all night, move those feet. It's the weekend, let's get wild, wild, wild. Party hard, feel the vibe, vibe, vibe. Sun seekers all day long, long, long. Dance the night, sing a song, yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday, Coney Island. Good morning, Coney Island. Good to see you. Happy 4th of July. There'll be fireworks. There will be hot dogs. There will be a hot dog eating contest involving the most amazing wieners known to man next to the Costco $1.50 hot dog. The amazing hot dogs. The amazing hot dog eating contest. Nathan's Hot Dogs. Have you ever had a Nathan's Hot Dog before? I couldn't understand what the big deal was till I had my very own Nathan's Hot Dog. Actually, you can't get them in Canada unless you're at Fatburger. They have them on the menu at Fatburger. You can go get a Nathan's Hot Dog. You'll pay for it. It's not cheap, but oh my God, are they delicious. Wow. Showers and thunder showers. We're seeing on the radar the remnants of the overnight storm that moved through our area, bringing a little bit more moisture for us. And we could see some off and on light rain showers throughout the day today. We are expecting it to be nice and warm again. That means it's going to be muggy, 29 degrees, 25, 26 for Saturday in the sunshine. Going to be our nicest day of the weekend tomorrow. And then clouds return, some rain showers to start the week, and we could see some sunshine next week, and temperatures up into the upper 20s, low 30s. MJ wants the keyboard. She wants the keyboard. Should we do the keyboard early this morning? Should we get some keyboard action going on? Okay, we'll get some keyboard action going on. And in the meantime, as we celebrate with our American friends 4th of July. Oh, just wait a second. Before we get to that, I wanted to show you this. This out of Winnipeg yesterday. This caused chaos in Winnipeg. And it was at a place called 204 Fuels in Waverly. And it caused a stir because we have not seen dollar gasoline in 15 years, 12 years? And 204 Fuels dropped their price to $99.9 for a brief period of time yesterday. The mayhem that this must have caused. Kristen says it may be just under $1, but by the time you get to where you're going, guaranteed you lose a quarter of it. I swear their gas is watered down. Is that even legal if that was happening? I'm not saying it is. You can't water down gas, can you? Can you really do that? That doesn't seem legit to me. MJ says, I heard the gas from there is crap. Potentially watered down. You know what, though? Cam says Costco is $104.9 in Winnipeg. Jeez, the fact that gas is hovering around $1, regardless, $99.9, $1. Jesse also says trash gas. Trash gas. Trash gas? How else can they sell it so cheap? Oil prices are in the tank. No pun intended. Oil prices are continuing to fall. This is part of Trump's drill baby drill. And so the world is going to, and this is just the beginning. Gas experts are saying that we could see some incredibly cheap gas prices and therefore what should be a reduction in inflation due to transportation costs coming down. Now, we'll have to wait and see on that. I'm no economist. Now, it has happened before when our premier gave us a gas tax holiday. Do you remember that? They didn't have any gas tax on the gas for a while. And the inflation started to come down. Because let's face it, stuff's got to be trucked around. It's part of the cost of everything you buy. It has to be trucked around. And if the cost of the trucking the stuff around goes down, your stuff could theoretically get cheaper. Will that happen this time? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This is obviously not great news for Canadian producers. We make some good cash on exporting oil. So in other words, we're going to have to export a bit more oil if gas prices are starting to fall. But I guess the big takeaway here is while this may or may not be the highest quality gasoline you could buy, the fact that gas is around $1 a liter now in Winnipeg is pretty insane. Brenda says Keniston, Petro-Canada is also at 99.9. So it's not just 204 fuels. John says, haven't seen this in years. I can't remember gas at 99 cents. However, in the U.S., before conversion to Canadian dollars, it's like 65 cents a liter. It's really, really cheap. But supply and demand. There's a glutton of oil in the market right now. So, again, this is good news when you go to the pumps. Be on the lookout for cheap gas. Be on the lookout for cheap gas, which is great for those going to Calgary to the Stampede road trip or anybody that's on a summer road trip. All right, let's get the keyboard going here. Let's get our keyboard. Oh, I never did get those earbuds. I promised I would get the earbuds for the song this week, but that did not happen, along with many other things. Too busy. Let's get a beat going on here. Get things set up here. Cause it's the weekend. The weekend is here. The weekend is here. 4th of July. It's a weekend is here. I don't care what your mama says. The weekend time is here. I don't care what your daddy says. The weekend time is here. All I know is the work is done, and now it's time to have some fun, cause the weekend starts today. Hey, the weekend starts today. Hey, I don't care what the mayor says. Weekends are full of cheer. I don't care if you think it's a lie, cause the weekend will soon be here. I don't care about the CIA, and I don't care what the calendars say. The weekend starts today. Corn dogs get eaten today. It's the 4th of July. Watch that fireworks. Don't lose any fingers. Yeah, oh say, can you see the keyboard right now? Here is the keyboard that we play every Friday. It's the weekend now, Nick, and yay! Weekend time. Time for beer. Time for popsicles. Time for what else? Beer, popsicles, ice cream. What is the best way to handle summer? What is your favorite summer activity? Survey out this morning says, how do you feel about summer activities? What is the number one summer activity that you like to do? Look at how they've ranked them here. Holy cow. I didn't realize we could do so much through the summer. Oh, thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here, you guys. Oh, I love you guys. You're so awesome. Thanks for being here. This is so much fun. So let's talk about summer and what you like to do for fun. Let the day drinking commence. Apparently, eating ice cream is number one. Eating ice cream or popsicles. Enjoyed, love it. 60% said love it. Because it's universal. You don't have to be physically fit. You don't have to have special equipment. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have a lot of cash. Eating ice cream or popsicles, especially when you can get ice cream on sale. Going on vacation is number 2, followed by grilling or barbecuing. At number 4, going on a road trip, followed by going to the beach at number 5. Then it's going on a nature walk, swimming in a pool, stargazing, watching fireworks, having a picnic, riding on a boat, laying in a hammock, roasting marshmallows, going on a city walk, going to an amusement park, gardening, going to a water park, attending an outdoor concert, camping, swimming in the ocean, fishing, swimming in a lake, then bike riding, going to a sporting event, fruit picking. Strawberries are in season. Who's picking strawberries? Fruit picking, it's down towards the bottom. Would you rather eat ice cream or popsicles or go fruit picking? I like to eat the fruit. I don't like to pick it. Playing outdoor sports, kayaking, sunbathing, and flying a kite round out the top things we like to do for summer activities. I think that they have pretty much nailed everything. What is your favorite summer activity out of this list of summer activities? The things that you love to, maybe did they miss something? Did they miss something in this survey regarding summer activities? Blessed Mama says, used to be going to Lake Metagosh for me. So that would be swimming in a lake. Well, it could be boating too. Cindy says, I'm hoping strawberry picking today. Strawberry picking, making some jam. Beer drinking wasn't on there. Is beer? Yeah, where is beer drinking? Wait a second. Did they put that in? That must be with having a picnic. Grilling or barbecuing. See, they don't say what you've thrown on the grill. They don't say what's happening as you're grilling or barbecuing, but I'm thinking you're probably drinking beer. Actually, most of these activities, not all, most, can include beer drinking. So going on vacation, check. Grilling, check. Road trip, not so much. Going to the beach, check. Nature walk, well, you could go on a drunk nature walk. Swimming in the pool, hey, nothing gives you more patience for those screaming rugrats. Hey, watch me jump. Watch me under the bucket. Watch me. Watch. Ugh. I think I'll crack another cold one here. So you could do that. Stargazing with beer, yes. Watching fireworks with beer, well, that is what's happening on the 4th of July. Actually, I think Independence Day translated into English means drink beer, lose limbs. I think that's, or drink beer, suffer injury. I think that's the translation. So they're going to watch fireworks while drunk, setting them up while drunk, probably end up in the ER. Having a picnic with beer, yes. Riding in a boat, that's a questionable one. Laying in a hammock, yes. Roasting marshmallows with beer, those don't go together, though. Going for a city walk with beer, well, open liquor's a bit of a problem. Going to an amusement park with beer. Disney is starting to serve liquor again so that we can all have patience with these little kids. Oh, quit your screaming. Quit begging me for money. What do you do? Just go on the rides. Drunk gardening. There you go. And, of course, an outdoor concert. That goes without saying. Some interesting facts on the 4th of July. What's going down today? What is going down? Today is the 4th of July. Here are the 10 wildest things you've never heard about the 4th of July. 3 U.S. presidents actually died on the 4th of July. John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, and James Monroe all died on the 4th of July. The United States actually didn't declare independence until July the 2nd. But in standard fashion, it doesn't have a good ring to it. July 2nd, July 4th sounds so much. 4th, the 4th be with you, the July 4th. Now, 4th, do the 4th. It was the 2nd, but Congress didn't approve the final wording until the 4th. Only 2 people signed the Declaration of Independence on July 4th. 2. Where was everybody else? They signed it weeks, if not months later. Fireworks were part of July 4th celebrations as early as 1777. The first July 4th celebration at the White House didn't happen until 1801. July 4th is the busiest day of the year for beer sales in America. It is the Super Bowl. You'd think the Super Bowl would be good for beer sales. No, July 4th is Super Bowl beer day. Beer, and more beer. More than $1 billion will be spent on beer today. $1 billion. More than 16,000 fireworks displays will happen across the United States today. And it's not just beer drinking, it's all about the meats, kids. All about the meats. Not only will they swill $1 billion in beer today, they will eat a ton of meat. 350 million pounds of meat will be eaten today. That's like a pound of meat for almost every man, woman, and child. Then you got the puppies eating some meat too. That is enough meat to fill over 400 Olympic-sized swimming pools. That is a lot of meat. But what kind of meat would you be filling those pools with? Pools filled with meat. That is not a good sight to imagine. Some interesting food facts. There will be 150 million hot dogs eaten today. Joey Chestnut will be disgusting yet again with his hot dog eating contest. It's not his, but he wins it all the time. And apparently you can take bets on who's going to puke today. Yeah, it's pretty all around a hot dog eating contest. And you know what? If you've ever had an Nathan's hot dog, these are not regular hot dogs. These are like sausages. I always thought when I watched the Nathan's hot dog eating contest, and this is disgusting. It's absolutely gross. Forgive me. This is so gross. But these are heavy duty hot dogs. This guy's gross. Come on now. There it is. There's the fiasco. The guys over at betonline.ag say that there are double-digit topics gamblers can place wagers on, including whether or not a contestant will barf. Yes odds for the throw-up were 6-1, meaning if an upchuck happens, fans can get $6 for every dollar they bet on whether or not someone's going to puke after scarfing hot dogs in their pie hole. God bless America. America. Jeez. Oh, my God. God bless America. Joey Chestnut. When it comes to wagering on who's going to win the hot dog eating contest, Joey Chestnut, overwhelming favorite. Bettors only able to get back $1 for every $25 they wager. That does not sound like a good way to spend some money. As for how many glizzies will be put down, the over-under has been set at 71.5. They have an over-under on the hot dogs. Oh, my God. Do you want to see this?
In the arena, no victory without struggle. Fulfilling his promise as a citizen and about to be named Nathan's champion.
Oh.
Again, Pat Bertoletti means so much to the people who follow this sport.
Now, there was a big fiasco last
For
year.
a long time, but he is roaring back in a way.
Joey Chestnut had some kind of sponsor fallout, so he didn't take part. But he's back this year.
10 seconds to go. But
So this will be worth watching. This, if you interrupt your day for this, look at ESPN is even covering it. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah.
a personal best for Pat Bertolini out here in Canada.
I love how they treat it like real sports. So, what are you going to do with your free agency in the offseason? I don't know. I just need some Pepto-Bismol, quite honestly. Other options for gamblers include what outfit the event host will wear, how many dogs Bertoletti, last year's winner, will put away, and whether Chestnut will inhale more or less than 42.5 tube steaks today. But anyway, that's going on today. Hi, Emil over on Facebook. TGIF Derek. It's the 4th of July. Time to scarf down some hot dogs at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. One of the many weird and wild things that will be happening today. And for those keeping track, when Joey Chestnut eats 76 hot dogs in 10 minutes, that's 16,000 calories. Now, I'm not up on this, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure that the average person is supposed to have, 2,000 calories per day? An adult, male adult, 2,000? That is 8 days worth of food eaten in 10 minutes. Blessed Mama says, I'm always scared someone's going to choke eating that fast. Like, how don't they? I'm sure they've got ER, or what do they call it, paramedics, like, on site, because I think the same thing. I mean, hot dogs were literally made to choke on. Good God. Derek says, not sure how I would do a hot dog eating contest, but I bet I could get more than 8. The Nathan ones are a little bit different. The Nathan ones are smaller, but they trick you. They're beefier. And there's no filler in the Nathan's ones. So it's like you're eating solid meat. Those meat sweats you see there, they're real. It's gross. It is gross. Hey, if you want to cool down today, boy, the Elkhorn Resort is going to be the place to be. This is so cool. So they had a foam party yesterday, and today they've got the Wet Sponge Water Wars, adults versus kids. That's going to go at 1 o'clock this afternoon at the resort. Goes 1 till 3. Campfire jams with Ryan Murray go this weekend from 8 until 10. And Ryan's going to be doing campfire jams throughout the summer. Part of a huge list of activities they've got going on up at the Elkhorn. One of the crafts they've got coming up is the birdhouse building, little birdhouse building session. That is coming up on July the 10th. So check out all the great lodging activities, the Clarkson Nordic Spa, and a whole lot more at elkhornresort.mb.ca. This weekend at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue. If you want to do some furniture shopping, I'll tell you this weekend, Black Tag mattresses are 50% off. Man, it's incredible. And the Boxing Week sale continues. You can shop the flyer at leons.ca. And, of course, as always, other than the taxes and the fees, don't pay till 2027 with 0% interest and no monthly payments. See store for details at 3635 Victoria Avenue. That's Leon's. And once again, congratulations to all the scholarship recipients with Sunrise Credit Union, $24,000 given to students across southwestern Manitoba, with Dylan Radcliffe of Boissevain getting $5,000 as the top award for academic excellence, leadership, and community involvement. Other recipients included Danica Scharf, Claire Tayu-Jin, and Jessica Voth, along with 10 $1,000 awards given to high school grads from various communities pursuing post-secondary studies this fall. Congratulations from everybody at Sunrise Credit Union. Pebble says, yes, it's 2,000 calories a day, and the Nathan's hot dog eating is 16,000 calories. This is so it's the biggest day for beer. It's the biggest day for meat. It's the biggest day for the barbecue. 60% of everyone in the United States is going to be standing in front of a grill at some point in time today. What about the sides? What are they having for sides? The top 2 sides to be served today are potato salad and baked beans. 1 in 5 people say they hate both of those things. I like both of them. Not together, but the number one fruit consumed today is watermelon. 700 million pounds of watermelon will be eaten today. The hottest selling product at the grocery store today you thought was meat, maybe beer. No, it's barbecue sauce. The most overlooked 4th of July food is apparently deviled eggs. They show up at 1 in 3 gatherings today. Look for the deviled eggs. Along with Jell-O in red, white, and blue layers. That's very popular. And lastly, corn on the cob is so popular on the 4th of July that corn producers have to time their harvesting cycles around Independence Day. So there is going to be a ton of people chomping down on the corn. Can you eat it off the cob, or are you like me, you like to take the knife and kind of, I don't like it. I don't like stuff stuck in my teeth. So I'm a bit of a baby, but I feel like I can get the most corn off the cob if you're using the knife to kind of fresh corn on the cob. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Time for a barbecue. I think so. Hey, coming up next hour, we've got an update on that Disney story, that little girl that fell off the ship. Dad jumped in after her. We've got an update on that. Everyone's still okay, but we have a bit of an explanation on that. That's coming up next hour. Also, fireworks or drones on the 4th of July. Looks as if more and more communities are trying to make the move to drones. Environmentally friendly, easier on the pets, but are they less exciting? Are they more boring? Wait till you see some of the ones I found online, and some of them are pretty impressive, actually. And because it was cruise night last night, downtown Brandon, a lot of classic cars. And we're going to talk about the most bizarre features of classic cars, including one car that had an ice machine in it. An ice machine in the dashboard of your car. Weird stuff that they've put in cars. I think I saw a record player one time in a car. Anyway, happy 4th of July to our American friends. Easy does it on the hot dogs. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink in fireworks. You can drink and watch the fireworks. Don't be setting up your fireworks while under the influence. We're going to do our grand prize draw for our Skydancer Casino Gary LaVox tickets next hour, too. In the meantime, we're telling everybody this little 4th of July extravaganza is moving over to Twitch. We're going to twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show, and you're more than welcome to bring your corn on the cob and your Nathan's hot dog over and join us over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. Thank you so much to our friends on YouTube. Happy 4th. Have a good weekend. Stay safe, and we'll see you on Monday, okay?